Mark, a point in the game in hand, how would you sum that one up?
Yeah, it's a tough game. Anytime you come to the element, you know you're in for a game, and that's what we had there tonight. Obviously a bit disappointed with the goal we conceded. I didn't think they looked like scoring, even though they had most of the possession or whatever, but I felt we could have held out better. But at the end of the day, it's a point and you'll take it and we move on.
Bohs were on top in the first half, they had the majority of the possession, they seemed in control of the game. Is it important in moments like that to just not concede? We limited them to very few shots on target.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I think we're experienced enough now to know that. You look at it, most teams that come here, it's a tough place to come. We obviously had a bit of form recently, and when you have that sort of freedom, when you're not really, you're down there, sort of not playing for anything, you're always going to come out and play with a bit of freedom. So they definitely did that, and hats off to them. But yeah, look, it's just about managing the game then when they get on top, and we knew what we had to do, and I think we done it well for a lot of large spells. And as I said, then just disappointing to concede the goal we did.
When you do take the lead, you're naturally going to be under pressure, especially when you're away from home in a place like this. Is it hard to stay disciplined in that and to just drop off and let teams come at you? Was that the plan, or did you find yourself a little bit deeper than you would have wanted?
Oh, definitely deeper than we wanted. I think that's where we have to put onus on ourselves, that we didn't take control of the ball enough at all really throughout the game, and that's probably the most disappointing aspect of it. But as I said, we managed the game pretty well, and we were in the lead obviously, and yeah, it's just probably down to us. We got to stay up and protect the goal better. But look, we've done it a lot of times throughout the season so far, so we can't be too hard on ourselves.
We came out in the second half a much energised team. What was the message at half time?
Look, I just think the way it was is that pitch, there's a good hill on it too, which makes a big difference. They obviously started well, so we knew we had to come out again and start sharp and meet what they had, and I think we did that again, and we got on top for about the first 15. Felt good actually, and then we got the goal obviously. But yeah, look, I think then we have to manage the game a bit better. But
Joey's mentioned it a few times when we've interviewed him, that if you can't win the game, just make sure you don't lose it. Is that the way it kind of went for those last 5-10 minutes?
I would say so, yeah. I think maybe the goal knocked the stuffing out of us a bit, conceding it like that. The deflection and it going in is a tough one to take, I would say. And I don't think we really created much after that, but we always believed that there might be an opportunity. It wasn't that, it's just, look, hats off to them too, that they came out and they played well, and they done well, but we managed it. So look, we'll take the point.
The bigger picture is the 7 league games to play, we're 4 points clear. You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, look, it's never easy. If you look at the table, we say it every week, teams are beating everybody. It's the maddest league. I don't know, I've never played it in a year like it, to be honest with you. But it's just a tough, every week. And then I think being top, teams want to probably up their game a bit. I know when I was at Harps, like when we were playing the top teams, it was probably, you had that freedom to go and do what you wanted and really try to take a scalp off them, and that's what we've got a target on our backs and we have to deal with it. It's a privileged position to be in, and if you asked us at the start of the year would you have taken it, you would have bet the hand off it.
Is that a difficult thing for the group to wrap their heads around, that like last year we kind of would have been the underdog, we were coming to teams and upsetting the party, now teams are coming at us trying to upset us? Is that a difficult thing for the group to wrap their heads around?
Well, it's definitely an adjustment for everybody, but it's one that we're trying to embrace and get used to, yeah, definitely, and it's taking time, but I think we've dealt with it well throughout the season, as you say. We've been top for a long time now, so we have to be used to it at this stage. And it's just more about mentality and being prepared properly every week, and knowing that you have to go out and do a job at 100% every week.
Speaking of mentality, the focus shifts now next week to the Cup, going up to Derry, a place where you were very popular. Is it coming at a good time or a bad time? Would you rather be rolling into another league game, or is this a good distraction?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't really look at it either way. I just think it's a great opportunity to get into a semi-final against the top team in Derry. That's probably the rivals this year for us. It's a tough place to go, but we've also done well up there, so we know we have the quality and the players to do it, and it's a challenge we're looking forward to.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Steve.